Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. We've arrived in the town of Longhaven, Ballarwood Province. The date is the 18th sunset. Wait a minute. That's tomorrow. Right, wait, what day? What's the date today? Today's the 17th, so that's tomorrow. God damn it. Well, we're in Longhaven, another town with haven in its name, held by Countess Alaniana. And I'm sure they would appreciate business. It better be friggin' early in the morning. It is! It is in fact early in the morning. Alright, well, let's save the game then. Guess we can do something interesting tomorrow, I suppose. Where am I saving here? Right about here. 347-1. Alright. Have something to talk about? I do, actually. As a matter of fact, I talked about the Wind Rises, the movie by Ghibli. Yes, I did. I talked about that. But there is another thing that I wanted to talk about, which is another movie I saw the other day, and that is Evangelion 3.33. So I rented this movie like ages ago, watched it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, I don't know if you haven't seen that movie. Right, or for those of you who have seen the movie, I would assume you either saw it and you understand Japanese, or you saw it with subtitles. I watched it with no subtitles. Try to picture in your mind, how on earth could anyone understand what the fuck is going on without subtitles? Now, I watched it with subtitles the other day, and for the first half of the movie, I still didn't know what the fuck was going on. What is going on in this movie? Like, I suppose that was kind of the point of the first half of the movie. I guess. Because you're supposed to be, looking through the eyes of Shinji, and Shinji doesn't know what the fuck's going on until, halfway through the movie where it gets explained to him. But I kept going like, what is going on? Can someone please tell me? And I couldn't, I get from an artistic point. You might want to get your sword out just in case you get attacked. Yeah, true. I understand from an artistic point of view why you would, say have this mysteriousness and how, none of the characters want to tell you what's going on. Kind of like a Lost sort of, phenomenon. But I can't understand why so many of the main characters who have such a... Oh god. What was that? Oh shit. Fuck me, that was all my health. Damn it. What are you picking that shit up for? Well, I gotta sell stuff. No, you don't. I'm not carrying anything. Oh. Well, I'll sell it tomorrow anyway. God damn it, that fucking... Was I full health before? I don't think you were full health. But yeah, it still chewed up a bunch of your health. That's what happens when you get attacked by magic. Yeah, maybe we should be upgrading, willpower. Because, you got tons of endurance. You need willpower, dude. Yeah, I want to get to 100 endurance first. No you don't. You want to get to 90 endurance. Because I might get, like, an ebony something that will have endurance, and then you'd hate yourself. Yeah, like you did with the strength. Well, I don't currently have anything that has a strength enchantment, do I? No, but you did for a time. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, where was I? Can I, how do you sidestep in this game again? Since I restarted, I've remapped most of the keys, but sidestepping, I don't remember how I did it. I thought it was shift. Maybe it's control. Ah, it's control. Okay, well, I'll have to fix that up later. I guess. Sure. So where was I? Evangelion 3.3. Right. I couldn't understand why so many of the main characters that had such a close relationship with Shinji in the first two movies were just complete, well, for lack of a better word, just a bunch of fucking bitches. Just really, giving him the silent treatment. Okay, you're mad at him because he kind of did stuff that was kind of bad. But to be fair, he didn't know what he was doing. But let's go on the assumption that he did know what he was doing. You can at least freaking tell him what's going on if he asks for it, instead of just being complete bitches. The movie, now that I've seen it with the English subtitle, I'm gonna have to watch it again, because Evangelion is one of those things that you have to watch it like 50 times to actually fully understand. It's still really, what just happened? And I can't, well, I know what happened and I understand what's going on, because it's, you know, it's more or less trying to reboot or retell the original story from, you know, the end of Evangelion movie. But what I don't get is, what are these characters' motivations? Like, I get Gendo. Gendo makes sense. Gendo is the one person whose motivation makes the most sense out of everyone. He's the biggest dick and he's a complete asshole, but at least I know why he's doing what he's doing. It makes perfect sense. Fuyutsuki, his second in command, he basically has the same reason as Gendo, although his reasoning is a bit dumb, because he's doing it for the same person, but the same person isn't the same person for him. Although he might maybe feel the same way about that person, but that person certainly doesn't feel the same way about him. Whatever, let's not get into it. Shinji, well, Shinji, so let's move on. Oscar, what are her motivations? What does she want to do? What is her goal here? Mari, the new girl in the new Evangelion movies, what is her motivation? Is she just well, it's really hard not to go into spoilers. It's kind of hard to spoil a movie where I don't really know what's going on. What time is it, by the way? It's 6 o'clock. Okay. People must be coming up. Yeah, the sun's coming up. Yeah, it's weird. Who else? Misato. What the fuck are her motivations? Ritsuko. Well, I guess she's just following Misato. Who else we got? All these other, like, sub-people that are actually new characters. Like who? Like Sakura. Yeah, what's her beef? What's her deal? It's funny, actually, because she's in it, yet Toji is not. Toji had a key role in the Evangelion project in the series. Well, I don't have to worry about spoiling that. He was like one of the pilots. He was chosen as one of the pilots for the Ava. But then something happened to him and he wasn't anymore. But he had a little sister whose name I don't think was ever mentioned. But in this movie she's a character called Sakura. And without going too far into it, she has a role in everything, in what's going on. Whereas Toji doesn't. In the first, was it the first movie? No, the first movie was just the first, 6 episodes of the anime? It was the second movie, yes, that's right. The second movie, instead of Toji being the pilot, somebody else was the pilot. More or less the same thing happened. I guess that explains why someone's a bit bitchy to Shinji, I guess, because he kind of mutilated her, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't... There's a lot of not making sense. And there's so many different freaking Evangelions that it's becoming ridiculous. Like, the original series of Evangelion, okay, there was Unit 0, there was Unit 1, and then later on in the series there was Unit 2. And that was enough. That was you know, not a lot. Three units in one episode. They all work together. Actually, 2 episodes. 2 episodes. They all work together, and I'm pretty sure those are the only times they actually like work together. Probably put my sword away now. But what was the other thing I wanted to say? Then in the later half of the series, there was a new Eva called Ava Unit. Actually, 2 Avas were introduced. Ava Unit 3 and 4. Now I am of course pronouncing them Ava, even though it should be Eva. That's because of the dub. for the original series, and I'm following faithful to that, because it just sounds weird when you change it. Anyway, AV Unit 3 and 4. 4 basically didn't even exist. In fact, it was never actually shown in the anime. I remember finding concept art for it and going, man, that's awesome, I fucking want that. And then there was AV Unit 3 that had 1 episode, and was it 2? Maybe it was 2, yeah it was. I keep thinking of like, because when I actually got the episodes, actually when it was on TV in Australia here, they played 2 episodes apiece back to back. So I always thought of like the first 2 episodes as being 1 episode, and the second 2 episodes, like the Ray arc, as being 1 episode, and then there's the Oscar arc, and this was the AV Unit 3 arc. Because there were 2 episodes. Yeah. Was there another Ava? No, that's it. That's all there was. There was 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 that never existed. Then in the movie there were the mass-produced ones that were actually called 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 13. I mean, how many were there? The mass-produced ones? Well, let's do the math. So no, 5 existed. No, 4 existed. Sorry, you're right. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 9. I believe that's right. That makes sense. Yeah. And that was it. Those were all the Evangelions. In this one, wait, the first movie there was what, 2? Oscar wasn't in the first movie, right? No. Yeah, there were 2 Evas. No, that's of course not including Jet Alone, which I don't think even had a mention in the new movies. Doesn't include, you know, obviously all the failed attempts that are sitting down in Dogma. They all don't count, of course. All that weird testing, those weird testing ones that were in that 1 episode of the original series, the computer virus one. Yeah, where the Angel was a computer virus. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the count. First movie of the new series, there were 2 Evas. Only 2? I believe there was only 2. Second one, there was 2 new ones. There was AV Unit 2, and there was, what was it called? The pink one, the one that Melly uses. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. Shit, was it AV Unit 3? It might have been, yes, I think it is, actually. You sure? Or maybe it's AV Unit, it's not 5, I know that much. Maybe it's 4. Could be 4. Or 6. No, actually, isn't it 8? You're right, it is 8, yeah. Naming conventions are fucked. Okay, so there's 8. Cool. Okay, so there's 2 and 8, so that's a total of 4, yeah? Is that all there was in that one? Yes, and there was also, although it's still the same Ava, Unit 2 went into Berserk mode, or Beast mode, or whatever the fuck it was called. Awakened mode, isn't that what it's called? No. So that technically counts as a new one. And then AV Unit 1 also went into Awakened mode. I guess that counts as another one as well. So what do we got now? We got 0, 1, 2, 8, 2, Awakened, 1 Awakened. Which is 6 Avas, 6 different models. Technically it's only 4, but whatever. Okay, now, the third movie. Okay. Is Unit 0... Yes, Unit 0 does appear in that movie. Yes, it does. It does. So does 1, of course. So you got, okay, so you got 1, you got 0, 1, you got 2, although it's a new version of 2. Then you got 8, a new version of 8. I believe there are 2 different versions of 2 and 8 that appear in this movie. The later half of the movie, they change it and it's slightly different. I believe. Don't quote me on that, not 100%. But anyway, you got 0, 1, new 2, new 8. What else you got? Actually, no, I told a lie. At the end of the second movie, there was 5. 5 appeared. Was it called 5 or 6? Fucking hell. Hang on, wait a minute. You're getting it all fucked up. I am getting it all fucked up. Let's go back. Second movie. 0, 1, 1 awakened. 2, 2 berserk mode, whatever the fuck you want to call it. 8, 5, 3, of course. 4 might have been, yes, I think 4 still existed. That whole storyline about there being an Evangelion that they were testing and it got blown up, I think that still exists. So how many is that? Okay, 0, 1, 2, let's not count the awakened versions. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. That's 7. Plus awakened versions, that's 9. Okay. Fuck, that's a lot. Okay. Now, third movie. Oh god. Do the 3 and 4 technically count? Well, we'll add them at the end, but they didn't actually appear in the movie. Okay. So, you had 0, 1, 1's awakened form. Yes. What are you thinking about now? Thinking about... I forget the fucking numbers. You know what? It doesn't matter. 0, 1, 1's awakened form. 2 plus. 8 plus. I think it was 5. I'm pretty sure the Evangelion that you see at the end of the second movie is either 5, it's either 5 or 7, or who gives a fuck? You know the one I'm talking about, if you've seen the movies. 5. Then there was, I forget the number, but maybe it was 7. It was the double person. It was the friggin' Jaeger version, where you need 2 people for it. That's 7. Who else? There is the ship. Yes, that technically counts as a form. Did I do awakened form yet? No. So you got. Wait, I did do Unit 1's awakened form. Did you do Unit 2's beast form? No, Unit 2's beast form. I'm pretty sure. Let's not count beast form, but I'm pretty sure 2 and 8 had alternate versions at the later half of the movie. But before we count those in, we now have 8. Add the extra versions of 2 and 8, we've got 10. Then you add 3 and 4 from the previous movie, you've now got 12. 12 Avas. Almost as many as the entirety of the series plus the 2 movies, and 9 of those were identical, and they were mass-produced. These are not mass-produced in any way, shape, or form. Well, I know Unit 2 is called the mass-produced unit, but that's not technically what it is. Now, we don't know if Ava 4, the 4th movie, will actually show those mass-produced ones. If it does, then we're looking at like a ton of different models. And there's one thing that I attribute to having so many different models, so many different redesigns of Unit 2 and 8, is we want to sell more model kits. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, I have fucking talked long enough. So I'm tired now. I'm gonna go have a fucking lie down. Before I have to go to work. But no, it's 7, sorry. But when we come back, we will be, we'll be here. And we'll be doing stuff. And hopefully we won't be talking about Evangelion, unless I watch it again and I want to bitch about something else. But, for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.